All right. Welcome, everybody, to our part two of extra credit for set 16 Lore and Legends. This is us going over everything on TFT Academy, every comp tier list, every item, every augment, every variation thereof. Today we're going to be going over comps and items and maybe do even some bonus stuff like an opener tier list. But this is to help do this is for one to make sure you guys know transparently how we update the website and making sure that everything is aligned because there was a big patch yesterday that actually changed a ton of the game. So we did all our augment analysis and some things might shift that you will see off stream, but we're today going to be focusing on making sure our comps are good, making sure the items are good, and then everything else. So my name is Frodan. I am one of the founders of TFT Academy. Joined with me is my co-founder Dishsoap. Dishsoap, how's the patch? You played some games yesterday of it, right?
Yeah, I played, I don't know, probably like 10-ish games
Okay.
last night.
What's your first impression of the patch?
I think people are probably gonna play more stuff, but I mean it's the first patch. There's gonna be some unbalanced things.
Okay. All right. And then we also have Souless, are
Man, I'm
also
getting
he's
one
been
dog again.
ghostwriting for TFT for about a set, and also Souless has some strong opinions about TFT that he's ready to drop. Souless, welcome back. Have you gotten a chance to play any games on the new patch?
Uh, I haven't played much, but like I've seen a couple new comps, like Bilgewater Toggle with Gunslinger.
Okay.
That comp looked pretty interesting and like high maintenance.
Okay.
It sounds pretty OP on paper. Basically, you use like Toggle 5/7 Bilge and you farm free items.
Yeah. I saw
Yeah.
Wasian playing some of it. So
hmm
we can start with we can just start from the top down here. We'll talk about that. That's actually a comp that we added. I just called it Dino Slingers, which is kind of just playing around some 3 stars, and you eventually cap with Ornn, and you put him inside the Dino T Hex. But before we do that, let's talk about just from the top down. What do we feel like are the strongest comps that we would recommend if day number one? Just so, what are the strongest comps that you're looking to play, if any? If there's anything belonging to S tier here.
I think it's some kind of build variation. I think, yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to like build like a tier list build comp, but I think there probably should be like 2 to 3 variations. One is the TX comp, but like it is actually so inefficient to go for this T-Hex unless like your shops are just like really, really good and you just hit like really, really early. um, because it's just so many like bench slots and like intervals lost. That like I mean I'm pretty sure you could build a good board without a TX on it. I know that's like a little bit weird because you have like a bunch of extra damage that you wouldn't have normally, but
Yeah.
I pivoted that from like 7 bilge until I started losing, and then I pivoted that out into like full 5 cost. I've seen other people do like full 5 cost as well, like down to like even like 3 bilge. I don't think you need to like farm this whole T hex is the thing. But
Okay.
I also think there's like pre-patch I've seen people do like real Graves TF. I've seen I don't think like I think GP is like extremely separate from bilge, which is kind of weird. I think GP is like a 3 build, you just get the GP3 and get the fuck out. Like three build or 0. But I
Yeah.
think like 5 builds like Graves 3 MF slash maybe TF3, I don't know, maybe not, is also a thing.
Okay. Maybe we should back up a little bit here so we can explain what exactly people are talking about in case you're not following the Bilgewater stuff. So what we're describing is you might be playing some kind of 3 Bilgewater situation. Let's just say you're playing the Alawi Hero Augment, for example. And as you're adding more Bilgewater, you're playing around your shops. Okay, the idea would be you play some kind of tempo build situation. Let's say you're playing around like a pretty common thing right now people are trying to do in other high elo is play like around Draven, for example. You play Draven, you get Quick Striker, right? And then you're like re-rolling for Draven 3 and you're going for Nautilus 3. But you can like play the Bilgewaters, and depending on how you interact with the Bilgewater shop, if you are playing this board, for example, but then you roll the black market restock with these units in, like you play a Gangplank and you play a Lowy shop, then you're going to start getting options that you can only get with 5 Bilgewater. And that also applies, sorry, I have the wrong unit. That also applies with 7 Bilgewater as well. So some people are using it to get higher tier rewards, to get Bilgewater only items, maybe get very specific things they're looking for, and then they like bench the rest or they just sell out of it. So that's the Bilgewater toggle that Souls is talking about, correct? Souls?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're saying, and then so what Disho was saying is this is a comp that you're not actually even trying to play the Bilgewater, right?
Yeah, I think there's low-key like 5 variations in my mind. I know there's the one where you get the T-Hex, which is basically just standard, but you get the T-Hex and you play 4. There's the one where you like don't reroll anything. It's just like MF. Like you play 5 and 7 for as long as you can just to farm things, and you like pivot onto full 5 costs like MF,
Yeah.
TK plus whatever the fuck. There's reroll with Graves, which can also go into T-Hex, but it also like cannot, and you just end up in like a slightly like you just play like a Graves 3 instead of like more 5 costs kind of. And then there's also like a little side variation of that where you like play around TF, but you need like really specific items. Then there's a variation where you go for like the Draven, not GP, which is like
variation.
kind of a different comp, but like kind of not a different comp. And then there's like a variation where you just like full tempo around 3, and then you just get a GP3, and then you get the fuck out.
Which is what you're talking about with this.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying some variation of that should be at the top and S tier, but we don't know how to exactly categorize that. So I suppose let's start with what do you think is the strongest variation right now of it? Should we just put the Dino in there?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I guess the board is good, but I just think it's like so inefficient to go for. It's
Okay.
like I don't know.
So how about
basically you have to break so many rules of TFT to put the fucking TX on your board. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
okay? So then what about we make a variation of Bilgewater and we just write like it could be like Bilgewater cap or something like that, like max cap. And then we just write that, and then we keep the 7 Bilgewater as is. So like what we can do is make a duplicate of this, and then just like make a version of this Bilgewater, like Bilgewater, like max cap or something like that.
Sure.
And then we like slowly but surely like so what do we dig out here? We take out Fizz, take out Alawi.
But it's not GP. Like you put 0 items on GP if you play Bilge. That's weird.
Okay.
Cause yeah,
this
you
is the
just
old
can't
build.
fit Slayer or Vanquisher.
Okay.
That's the thing.
And then you eventually cut Graves and who's our do we keep
GP,
Tompkins?
GP.
Oh, you cut GP. Okay, got it. And then I'll just put it here. And then you just put like a bunch of units here. So let's put Senna, Lucian. Who else goes in here? Just any 5 costs. Like
Yeah, you want like a bruiser. I mean, like it'll probably be Wukong, but
Wukong. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then are we? Does the last? Just throw me any units. Tarek.
yeah, like a Tarek probably.
Okay. And then are you putting items on this Nautilus in this kind of situation?
I mean, if he's 3-star, sure, but if he's not, just move items to like Tarek or I mean,
Okay.
it's probably it might be Wukong actually after the changes.
Okay.
But, and then yeah, you just like carry Kench, Senna, TK, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, let's add some Bilgewater items here just to kind of imply that you've cashed out some items. What are the ones? It's Bar Knuckles, the Citrus. Is that it actually for tanks? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
The
that
Citrus is pretty
case,
good.
we'll just do like Even Shroud, something. Okay, and then are you supposed to itemize Tom Kench in this comp?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go red buff, Infinity Edge. What's best in slot? Infinity Edge and like what Giant Slayer or something like that.
Not really, because she hits like entire board.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of just prefer like going Last Whisper like a lot.
Okay.
I prefer Last Whisper if you even try it a little bit.
Okay.
I also don't really like Shojin on MF.
Yeah, Shogun usually go on Senna late game, right?
Okay. So then, what do we put on MF then instead?
I'm not actually sure what the fucking Biss is, but I feel like she does way too much damage with her autos for it to be Shojin.
Okay.
But maybe I'm wrong.
So, can we put like a bunch of Bilgewater items on her?
Yeah. Usually you're just putting like the build garbage.
Yeah, sure. I'll just
like
really add any 3 offense ones.
Like typically, like for you to get this many items, you need a doubloon. By the way, like you're not farming more than like 1 or 2 items like until late game without a doubloon.
Okay.
It's just not you don't have enough thingies.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you probably have one of those left over.
Okay. You don't care about what tank items, right? I'm just gonna slam generic tank items here. Bramble Declaw. All right, so we'll do that, and then we'll write. This is the max cap version of Bilge Water after you transition from 5/7 Bilge Water to high value 4 and 5 costs, and then we'll just go ahead and save this for now. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and save this, and then we'll like edit the details. This is the S tier comp.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. And then
I think you legit need a doubloon to like get there though.
Yeah, that
like,
makes sense.
Like it's I think it might be like it's like I think it's like 30 or 40% more serpents or whatever the fuck.
Okay. So you're saying that that's the ideal first item you buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, the thing is, the items get more expensive every single time you buy one. So what you want to do is you want to have you want to have 5 build shops, and then you just don't buy an item, and you just buy a bunch of other garbage until you find one, and you just hope it doesn't take that long.
Okay, makes sense. Don't worry, guys, about like augments and things like that. We're gonna fix that after this because we're gonna go into all the smaller detail stuff. Okay, so that's one comp in the S tier here. What else? Souless, is there another comp that you think is really strong? How's Bard after the nerf? You're our Bard specialist.
Bard is like not really nerfed. I think like in general it's a buff because people stop playing extra Bard. And other comps got nerfed also, right? I think Bard's like safe in A tier. I don't think he's S tier unless you have like augment specific thing for Bard.
You don't think he's you don't think he's S tier?
I think it's minimum A tier though. Like you should pretty much get free top 4 if you're playing Bard.
Okay. Dishsoap, do you agree with that?
No, I think it's A tier, but I don't think it's like free because I think you literally need to play with a reroll augment now. I think you gotta. I think like people got away with it last patch just because the units were too OP. But I think if you don't have a reroll augment, it's like on 2-1, it's FF.
Okay.
Because your stage 3 is actually like really sus without like the extra damage and tankiness from Nico. Like so many fights that I remember playing this comp. I've had like sketch mid games with this comp like anyways, just because like I think a lot of people actually play pretty strong stage 3 tempo now, especially with like Bilge, for example. Like I've had like even pre nerfs, I've had like really sus games in the mid game with this. And now with like the Nico nerf, I think you're just I actually think you're just at risk of like just dying unless you hit like 4-1 basically.
Yeah. That makes sense. What are some of the other augments? I just want to make sure we don't have any like I saw we were missing Patience of Virtue. What was the other? Is there any other ones?
Too much value.
Oh yeah, too much.
The thing, okay, like Ishtal Expedition, this is good for this, but like, are you really taking that to play this comp instead of
just straight up Brock? Or what?
Yeah. I'd rather just play like push levels with Expedition.
Okay.
Also, like this comp early set, you cannot get dizzy unlike other people playing Flex. I'm pretty sure it's too safe. Like you just queue up your first TFT game to set and you play Bard.
That's what I did. I actually queued up my first game on OC and I played Bard.
Like you're fighting the Bishwater guy who just like completed his 2 hour of like studying how to toggle, and that guy get dizzy, you get free placement.
Okay. Easy. Are all the pryos and item things right? Like, do you actually care about pryoing in this way?
Do we have like do we have like a note about unlocking Skarner? Because you do not need to unlock Skarner in this.
Oh yeah, I told that to chat today and they didn't believe me. We'll just write his I wrote his round reward seems semi-tailored, but no one knows the rules exactly yet. I'm gonna cut that.
Yeah, I think Robin made a tweet that said make sure to make a stone plate to unlock Skarner. And then my Twitch chat was backseating me to unlock Skarner every single time I played this, even though it doesn't do anything. It's just like I don't know.
Skarner is nice, but not necessary.
It's like you don't doesn't make the comp work.
Yeah,
like it's just a good unit. Like that unit is a full flex slot.
Yeah.
I mean honestly, yeah.
Okay.
And we should definitely like put like Brock in like the max cap or something.
Oh yeah, I wrote it in notes, but he is in max cap.
Oh okay.
Yeah. But we have a new feature where he can replace, the Kiana here. So you drag the unit over, and then when you hover over it, it'll say replace Kiana with Brock. All right, boom. All right, so that's an A tier. So then the question goes back: is there anything in S tier with this Bilge Water Dishsoap?
How's
Mel?
I'm not sure. I didn't play this board, and I didn't see other people playing this board. Actually, I think I maybe saw someone else playing this board, but I actually kind of rolled them with like one of my like a 6 pilt setup, but I'm not sure
Okay.
what the reason for that was. Like S tier for sure should be some kind of like I think the best 9 is like a Sork variation now.
Sork, like Arcanist.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Arcanist that we had with Silas, we can just move it to S and then edit it a little bit later. You don't know what variation that is, though, right?
I have like a good idea.
Okay. It's not. So we had the old version that plays 6 Arcanists. Are you still even playing 6 Arcanists?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. I mean, this seems pretty good to me. No, it might not be blue, Annie. Let me just quickly go look.
Yeah, this is just a build that people have played the most often, and it has good stats. Like it's the highest player rate, and the delta always look good. Souless, is there a better Annie build you know?
I haven't seen people stack get to ending much, but I'm pretty
Looks
sure
like
I
it
just
is.
get Trojan and then attack speed or more cast item.
Yeah, I thought you might have wanted attack speed instead of blue, but this looks fine.
Okay. I think like Rage Blade is like neutral, so like you can go Shojin Rage Blade on her, and it's fine, but it's not as good as Shojin Blue from what I checked. But I'm not sure if that changed. But it sounds like it's fine. Okay. Okay, so we have Arcanist up in the S, and then
I think this is like I think this is significantly better than Mel.
oh, okay, yeah, okay, sorry.
And I think the Mel board we should change it to like the Kindred board also. Like there's
Okay. What's the Kindred board?
You cut the Mbessa, it's like cut Mbessa fiddle for like Kindred Draven, but like Loki you need to be level 10 with a Tarek for it to work.
Yeah, it feels like you're kind of light on frontline. How do you position something like this? Does it like I see people put Mel back center now, but
Yeah, you want Mel in the center mainly.
okay.
Yeah, I mean like on this board you can like pretty easily justify dropping Pilt. Also,
Okay.
like you just play like a Zir plus like a Shurima instead of like the Nico Vi stuff. Like I don't know if that's better, but you can do it just for more frontline.
This board has a lot going on. Yeah.
No, but like if you're playing a Zir, you don't play Nico Vi like ever.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay. So in that case, let me refresh. So I think what we do then is we put Azir as part of the max cap then to simplify it. So
Sure.
you said Mbessa and then Kindred for Draven. Okay. And then max cap will be Azir, I think. Lex unit Azir. Oh, actually we kind of have that already. Oh. All right. In that case, we're good.
Damn, Smurf.
Yeah, but like the thing is like it's kind of hard because like
yeah, your frontline looks kind of sus.
like if you just do Seraphine over a 0 and then like people will know to drop the Nico Vi.
No, they won't, man. No, they won't. They won't. Yeah, but I think this is fine. We can just save this for now. What do you think is the best early game to get into Mel? We just had this as like the very beginning of PV, but I'm not sure like what you actually care about these days.
It's probably just like you need to get into like a Zoe or an RE2 probably.
Zoe, and then I'll just put like a Ari. Adaptive. If you had Zoe 1 versus Ari 1, is it Zoe or is it Ari? Does it not matter?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like three items probably Ari.
Okay. All right. So that's where we're at with those 3 comps. Now we have Ishtel Brock, which I think is pretty safe to put here because that's just like a super high cap comp in general. Its win rate's going to be really high. I don't think we have any qualms about this. This is our current version of it. That looks right. Does that look right to you, Souless? For Invoker?
I mean, there's a lot of variant with this late game board. Like you basically just play like wherever you hit, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, for Invoker is like pretty standard.
Okay. And then people were talking about Warwick and like Lucian Senna / MF because they buffed MF and they nerfed a bunch of other stuff was going to be good. And in some of the scrims or in-house I was seeing, it was doing really well. So I moved it up, but I want to confirm with you guys if you feel like that is the case, or is it still kind of in that A tier, very solid comp, but it's not at the top.
I would be shocked if this comp is S tier. It has like it's like so low cap.
Okay.
And it's so fucking expensive that it's like impossible to pivot to the high cap stuff.
It's also very hard to unlock. Like if you just this Vi2 natural, like you're gonna
and it's only playable off Vi2 and like I just don't think this comp can ever cap high enough.
All right, it's interesting they say it's so expensive. You mean it's expensive on 8, right? Is what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you compare to some of these comps are really expensive. But I think you're talking about relative to when you're rolling. Okay, so moving it down. So then it would look like, as it stands right now. Sorry, I might need the website might need a second refresh. So Warwick moves down. Then we have the Fast 9, Kindred, Senna thing.
Oh, that might be. I mean, this is a different variation of like this is like if you don't have Swain frontline, you can play this.
Yeah. This was like the 80 flex Fast 9 thing. This got nerfed. At least they were nerfing like the Senna aspect of this. And I think we had it in A. Dishsoap, how do you feel about this comp post nerf?
I just like the thing is like usually I just people playing this with like the Swain.
Okay, instead of the Freljord.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this is a board you can play. But
Man, I'm getting more.
I mean, I know, but we already have the Swain board. Like the Swain board is the one we like just made. It just has a Mel on it.
Oh, you're saying it's Mel instead of okay.
No, like but I think how do I say this? If we make the Senna Lucian board like the board we have for Mel Flex, you're changing like 2 units.
I see what you're saying. Okay. So what you're saying is that it's basically just a more 80s focused version of Mel, but instead of Mel, you're playing Kindred.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like the reason for this to be like a comp is like you're just playing around, not the Swain frontline.
Okay, fair enough. I if you can show all the, and it's not as good as Mel, right? So we're keeping it in A.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could easily drop like the Loris Vi for like I don't know, just two other stuff, 2 other things.
Yeah, I like in some of these comps, I like keeping cheaper options in general. But I guess you're saying we should add those max cap options to this. So instead of Vi Loris, it's Warden Piltover Defender.
It's not Warden.
No, I'm saying Lauren. Those are the traits I'm saying being
But I
dropped.
mean, but like you don't like lose Warden if you drop Loris.
Yeah, you go down from 3 to 2, and you're just replacing with just high quality 5 costs. 4 costs.
Yeah, like just like Shyvana, Tarek, Azir plus Shurima, whatever the nonsense.
Shyvana, Tarek, Vi, and then Loris. Boom. We're keeping dinos here. I think it's fair. I think Dishsoap, you're just generally thinking is a little too conditional. Belveth Slayers.
I don't know. I drop like the Piltover. Okay, I mean the board is S tier. I just think it's like so fucking like strange to go for. Like it's just
maybe for now. Maybe people are gonna figure out a more optimal way to get into it.
Like ow, like you have to have like 13 gold on your bench, or no, you have to have way more gold. No, you have to have like 9. I mean, you play the Loris on your board. You probably can't play the Vi, so it's like at least 8. It's 8, 13. You have to have 17 gold on your bench, kind of, to unlock it.
Okay.
Man, I'm getting more dogged again.
Have you ever clicked this Augment, Construct a Companion?
Man, I'm getting more dogged again.
What if you
What?
go for Construct a Companion,
Man,
and then you
I'm
get the
getting more dogged
Caitlyn
again.
3, and then the unlock is efficient, and you get some gold for it.
I mean,
Thoughts?
I played I might have the most reps in the game around Caitlyn 3, 6 Piltover. No cap.
Yeah. Okay.
I have 3 reps of that. But the thing is, I don't play like I feel like you're not playing Build Runner at that point.
Yeah,
Like, you're just playing Piltover.
Well, I mean, you mean Piltover, but I mean the whole point is you're not playing Piltover, you're trying to play into like a gunslinger comp, I guess.
Okay, you say like the whole point is you're not playing Piltover, but you're just holding 17 gold of Piltover on your bench. Like
Yeah. Okay, so are we moving?
like,
it up or
I don't know if
down?
you've like played this. It's just like you have to break it's so inefficient.
I have tried to play this. I actually spent the last 2 days on stream trying to find a way to get into this, and I never could get to it. Every single time I just say, screw it, I'm just gonna play Lucian plus something else. Because I just like can't get to the Piltover. It just feels so, or the T-Hex. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm always in the side. I'm like, why? Because the ironic thing, or the thing that you struggle with, is you don't want to spend gold rolling before you can actually push the levels. But if you don't roll for it, how are you gonna ever? You're gonna hope that you natural Caitlyn 2 and Vi 2 and all the Piltover units. It's not like Seraphine's cheap either. If you need to go for her. And then you have to unlock Oriana, so you just have to go really far out of your way to get it. So I agree with that. That being said, the question is: Are we moving this up from A to S?
I don't know. Probably not. It'll get some people in Twitch chat mad, But like I feel like you're like you put this yeah, I feel like you put this S tier, like you're just like I feel like we're just
You're baiting the dude.
yeah, we're just lowering the LP from people that use the site because it's too hard to play.
I see. We did mark it with hard, I believe.
Might be a double up comp though.
It might be a double up comp. We can move it to conditional to dish soap and just put the condition there. Although I can't even.
No,
come
but
up
it's
with a
not.
condition.
It's the condition is just having shit on your bench. There's no like that's not really how we define the conditional tier.
Man, I'm getting
True.
more dogged
Okay.
again.
All right. Let's talk about Belveth. Souless, you played a good amount of this comp, this Belveth comp.
Oh yeah, I might like this. So I might have the most Velvet Slayer rep. On
Yeah?
PvE.
Okay. So give me the Belveth.
Okay,
Bible.
Soulless. How many Slayer do you play? I will like
Two.
base my opinion on your knowledge of this, like by this one question.
Endgame? Oh, it's always 2.
Okay. Because holy fuck, man, I see so many Twitter posts with like 4 and 6 Slayer pissing me off.
Yeah.
There's so many like variation you can play. Like you can also like play the Vi and Nico. Like that's not bad if you're going for Silas. I sometimes play that version also. But
Oh.
you basically just flex. Like this comp is like the ultimate flex. Like you get bronze for life, you win the game. But yeah,
Okay.
like every other comp. But
Okay.
Oh wait, do you guys think Bronze Round is good anymore? I think this shit sucks.
oh, I mean, I haven't seen like
Yeah, he's
You'll get
talking
bronze for
pre-nerf.
life
He's
after
talking
the patch.
pre-nerf.
Yeah,
but-
pre-nerf. I'm saying about pre-nerf, but like this comp is so easy to opt into. Like you get a Briar, Kiana opener, like you default is fast 8. On Aatrox 1, you can like pretty much fast 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still good even after they nerfed a couple of aspects about this. They nerfed the early
Mhm.
game mostly. Kiana and Briar and all that kind of setup got nerfed. But you still feel pretty confident this is where it is.
Yeah, it should be like A tier. Like A tier comps are like supposed to be like comp that you can like default to, like no matter your spot, right?
Okay.
And I feel like it should be a consistent comp people play in your lobbies, like minimum 1 or 2 players.
Okay. Agreed. I like that.
Kind of easy to play. Yeah.
Okay. Are we missing any obvious augments or things that actually are not true with this augment? These are just some of the recommendations we started off with. I think we have Radiant Celestial Blessing because I remember people were saying that was good to activate Aatrox with just one
I mean,
item.
you could just put Gold Celestial Blessing. I don't think we should put
Okay.
Radiant.
I think you were saying that like you can activate like gold. Prismatic was important so you can guarantee Aatrox, but I think we can just do Gold Celestial Blessing. All right, the comp after that we have GP Slayers. I think we talked a little bit about that already. But the thing is, it looks awfully similar to Belveth here. I mean, it looks
Yeah, I
extremely
mean this is
similar.
just Belveth, but you just have a GP3 instead of an Aatrox.
Can we combine that and
Yeah, you can.
make it more efficient on the okay? So I will change that, and I'll just write GP Belveth. I mean, this is an example of the 4 Slayer board you're talking about. Dishsoap that you're saying. When you say get GP3 and GTFO, are you saying like just take your top 4 and leave, or you're saying get out of X?
Like sell the Piltover or the Build Waters.
Oh, okay, get out of Bilgewater. I see, understood.
But like I mean the 4 Slayer. I mean the 4 Slayer is not even good on this board. Like Haki, you're supposed to play 3 Slayer, but
So you kept the Briar.
like you can like semi justify it because it's a 3-star.
Okay, makes sense. So now GP, if you guys are trying to look for it, GP Slayers is now a variation under Belveth. All right, let's talk about Shadow Isles. Did they nerf this comp or buff it somehow? They nerfed Mel, I suppose, the top end of it.
Yeah, I mean you could play the like very often you can't even get Mel, so you play like Loris and
Seraphine.
like a Seraphine until
Okay.
you get there. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we could play that variation then, just to show that that's the more consistent version of it, and then cap with the others. So that goes in over Mbessa and Seraphine or Mel.
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah.
I'm just thinking like, what is
But like you're not. The thing is, you're not playing Swain Siobhan on this board if you're doing that.
okay? So what's the board then if you're playing this?
Like
Wardens?
you just play a bunch of Wardens,
Yeah,
like Braum and the other one, 2 cost guy.
Nautilus.
No,
Oh, you
not
play
Nautilus.
Shinzao.
No, the one that actually works in the trait, man. Come on.
Yorick,
I don't know what his name is.
Sorry,
Yorick.
sorry. No, my brain was shutting down. Okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure Thresh wants to be like dead middle like every time.
Dead middle. Okay. Does that look right? We're a little thin on the item, so I guess Brahm's gonna be the tank, or you stack items on Ornn.
I mean, Ornn 2 should be tank.
Okay.
But it's like, yeah, you need to like have like at least 1 artifact on him.
Yeah. Bramble. What's like his best artifacts? They're like so. Is there like an artifact tech on Ornn? Like, does he have one
On
that's really
Ornn?
good?
I mean, just a tank one. I don't think he have like a best artifact just for like Cold Crush.
Hull Crusher.
But
I'll put like the Light Show Crest or something like that. Just like the I'll just put a bunch of random artifacts on him. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
Like this, and Aegis. I don't know. Okay. Kaisa. Actually, let me change this real quick to make it Kaisa Wardens so they understand, or Callista Wardens, excuse me.
Callista
And then
Warden.
max cap is Mel plus Mbessa.
Mel and Vessa, we have 4 slots now. We have Mel and Vessa, Swain, and Shyvana.
Yeah. We can't fit that all though. I think you only can fit 2 units.
No, we have it said max 4 slots. We have 4 slots now.
Oh, wait. What the heck? Wait, the tech is here. That's crazy. All right. And then you
Yeah.
replace just random stuff units here. Loris, Braum, and then Yorick. And then holy, we're just playing the game for you at this point, guys. Oh my goodness.
I mean, like the artifact on Ornn, you get Horizon on Swain. I think it's Giga. He does like 7k a fight
Horizon focus on
on Swain.
Swain.
He means Ornn.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Horizon focus Ornn.
No, on Swain. on
Oh,
Swain.
Horizon. Oh, I thought you said Ascension, Jim.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's Swain hit like the largest thumb, and he basically hit the entire board. Because Giga.
All right. Okay. And then we have Yunara that got a lot better.
Giga buff. It's like a double buff, right?
Yeah. Specifically this comp. Souless, how do you feel about Yunara post buff?
I think like this comp is as close as like S tier from like all the A tier comps. It got a double buff, and then it's one of the comp that can play early game with like Gunsu, Kraken Sam. Like
Okay.
there's a couple Gunsu Kraken holder like Vayne, etc. I think it's pretty stable. It's a comp where you don't need to go 9. You're pretty much stable in 8, and it can cap out pretty high.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how favorably do we feel like it's Souless says it says it's close to S?
I don't think this is us.
Okay.
Wait, really? You don't feel like it can cap high?
I have to
Yes,
see
yes.
more games. I have to see more games of it, but like I
Yeah.
don't know. In the games I played last night, like people were making it to 9, looked like they're in a good spot, but they just kept it 3rd every time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably because like people still need to know like what legendary they can play around this comp. Like you can pretty much like don't have to stick with this board unless you have runs for life.
Yeah. Do you? So what are the first things you're willing to cut from this comp, Souless? Then, like when you get to 9, you said you're willing to break it apart.
Like for one thing, I can cut Yunara for Senna.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's
Yeah, like,
so okay.
It's not like you just don't like this is a very stable late game board, but like you can cut your main carry for another main carry. It's like what I'm trying to say,
Okay.
that-
Okay. So you're saying like this is so in that case it's A tier because this is just a stepping stone
Yes,
to
yes.
get to whatever the hell we're talking about, like here, right?
Yeah. You can also play Kindred, but like yeah, it's
Okay,
pretty high cap if you know how to cap around it.
that's fine then. All right, I'm happy with this if you guys are, so we can finish with that. Okay, now we're gonna start dipping into some pretty subjective territory. Usually when we cross B tier and TFT Academy, we're
It's like like chat gets mad because they played this one time in with it win second. It's like, oh, how is this B tier? I win second with this. It's like that's the tier we're getting to.
or even C tier. I haven't played the C tier comps. So let's just go through it item by item and just see where they land. So this Draven Vero comp that's gotten popular is basically like another really stable version of Bilgewater, where you get like it's kind of similar to the GP Slayer concept we showed, which is you're not even really like rolling that much for it. You're getting it for free, and you get to kind of push levels behind Draven, who's a pretty good 3 cost. I put it at the top of B tier. I feel like that's pretty fair because I think this comp has serious trouble winning any games. But it's like pretty good at getting itself within the top 4 because you're able to snowball your leads. So I felt like top of B tier is pretty fair.
I feel like it's kind of hard to get this comp like rolling as well. Like I don't know if you played this Draven unit. He's like really bad just baseline. You need like at least 2 items.
Okay.
And
I've
then,
only played it from spots where I've been able to get the baseline high. Like I get like a Rageblade +1 start kind of on him, and it's felt pretty solid. But I guess you're talking about the average Draven spot's not that good. Okay.
I think it's like pretty rare that you like get into the spot where like this is like the comp you want to play, and I think it's also like doesn't win at all.
Yeah,
So.
I know. I feel like I got a situation where I capped so freaking. I felt like I capped as high as I possibly could with Draven, and I just felt like I had like 3 5 cost upgrade and everything like that. Still with Draven 3, I still just couldn't get it done. So I'm like, I just think it's possible. You just get out capped. Okay. So I think here is perfectly fair. But I think it's solid. Unless Souless, you have opinions on that. Anybody here have any opinions on Failure on Lissandra? She got a pretty significant set of buffs.
Pretty decent buff, but haven't seen people play this since the patch because they're more onto like the other comps. But
I like kind of like this. It's just I don't know. Like I think the game I played it was just like a bad game of it. But I think you need so many items for this comp, and then you also need like the hit you like your stage 4 is like really bad unless you like hit the 2 stars you need.
Yep.
Like you need items to unlock volley is the main thing. You need like lots of belts, and then you like need to duo carry Lissandra and Zillion. You probably want items of volley as well, and then after all that you need to like hit your board pretty early because you literally need like a 2-star to unlock volley unless you're playing around Scion.
Did you in the PBE tournament for Project PB, the major finals, the winner of the tournament played around this core a lot. Actually, they played a lot of Lissandra. It was Ahau, the guy that won 2 regionals, and he actually played a lot of Failure. I think it was in so if he played 10 games over the weekend, I think he played in like 3 or 4 of them, and they buffed it. So there probably is a real case for this comp actually being pretty good.
Why is there Ken on this board? Probably because we put that there.
Why is Ken?
I do not think there should be a cannon on this board.
Okay. Oh, I think it was just like a cheap alternative because it was a Yordle and Defender. It also might have been one of the Bronze for Life things we were doing.
Probably.
yeah, you could just put a Tarek on there.
Yeah. So Kennen can come out. Are you supposed to? How important is 5 Failure Soulless? Is it fake?
It's just what you have, right? So you just play it, but it depends on your unlocks. And for this board to like sustain against Mel, you probably need Tarek.
Okay. Yeah, for the MR.
Yeah, the 90% DR.
Okay.
I don't think this should be in B tier. I've just like had bad spots with this, like a lot of bad spots with this, and I don't really know if like I'm stupid or.
It feels like a
Or
very
whatever.
situational comp. It's not like a constant comp.
Yeah,
Does it
like
can't default it?
I think like hitting like a semi-early Zillion like is like such the biggest swing in this.
If what you're describing to me feels a lot like Star Guardians from the previous set. It feels like your first half of stage 4, you kind of have to stabilize really hard. You're talking about hitting Zillion. Feels like kind of like Seraphine. Feels like you need a lot of items to kind of succeed as well. I feel like you're describing a lot of similarities with that. But obviously, if you can get to a good tempo spot with it, it can be pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Echo reroll. Did they nerf? I guess technically aspects about this comp get nerfed. They nerfed like a lot of times you can throw in Singe in the Echo reroll comp over Blitzcrank, and you can have
Vi, Nico, EMP, Disruptor.
Okay, so they nerfed Vi, Nico, and then EMP on the Piltover, and then Disruptor. So this comp has to be significantly worse now, then, right?
I don't think it was good before. I'm not really sure why people like this comp. It looked fucking ass to me. Like I put this in C tier before they changed all that stuff.
It was a rage bait comp.
I'm pretty sure there was some.
Higher.
Yeah, there was some fucking mass psychosis going on with this one.
Yeah, damn. I think it's because
like people just get wrapped or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I think also
It's
because
a
people
tempo
are
comp.
playing
What does that mean? You can just call every bad comp a tempo comp, and then it's supposed to be good. No,
I don't get it. Are you talking to me or talking to chat?
No, just Twitch chat.
Oh, okay. I think part of it was also people were getting really cheap Singe unlocks while playing this comp, and it was like encouraging them to play a strong core. It was like this reroll comp was encouraging them to play around the best core in the game, which was around Malzahar and Singe at that time. So that's probably why it was getting propped up a lot in terms of people's eye test. Okay, Kai'Sa. So this is what I feel like is I actually think Kai'Sa's pretty bad, generally speaking. Or it just feels like she falls off too hard, and she's also so hard to get to. There's like a lot of awkwardness around unlocking her at certain intervals. And we just kind of kept her in the middle here for a while because I don't think we knew where to place her. I personally am pretty down on her. I'm not sure. So have you played around Kai'Sa much?
Yeah, I played Kai'Sa twice, and I swear I would never play Kai'Sa again.
Yeah.
Like her unlock condition I don't know if you changed it. I don't think they've changed it, right? You have to like wait one turn before you unlock her, then you roll.
Yeah.
And then her as a unit, like as a unit design, she just feel like she lacked so like a 0 on her scaling. I don't know, like she does no damage. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Part of it was
too
people were
awkward.
building her wrong at the beginning, myself included. I think like the AP version really wants attack speed, so people were building like Shojin for the AP version. But then even though we optimized that, I mean, Dishsoap was describing it as like you kind of needed to play around like the 2 void mutation being really crucial for damage. And
Yeah,
even then, it's
I
like
don't
a
think
vehicle. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think this comp is playable without 2 void damage because you I think like every single 4 and 6 void board is terrible. So you don't want to be playing a terrible board.
Yeah.
So it has to be like 2 void with Kog'Maw plus like good flex units. This is just like a bronze for life variation, but
Yeah.
you need the offensive 2 void.
So where
I don't know. I don't think she's like as bad as you're describing. The problem is just she's like so inefficient to play for because you have to be rolling on like 4-3 basically and sacking 4-2. But I don't really agree that she like needs like an extra 0. I feel like her damage
Oh
is
yeah, I
actually
mean,
okay.
like, yeah, not an extra 0, but you know what I mean. Right?
I think her damage is okay if you have like offensive void mod.
Okay. So do you feel
Mhm.
like this placement's fair? We put her actually kind of Kai B. This is I think we can move her down if you want to keep her. in
Okay,
B.
I mean I'm not really looking in between the tiers, but sure.
Okay.
You can move her down and B, I guess.
Okay, cool. I'll keep her down. Next we have Noxus. Vertical Noxus. This I think we brought it up yesterday when we were talking about augments. The time where I've seen it do really well is with an augment like Bringer of Ruin. There's also a hero augment that people have told me can do well, but I just can't tell if they're trolling. But the Chosen Wolves and Bessa Kindred, and I think it did reasonably in the stats. So I can't I don't know. So I kind of need some insight here. So have you played around Noxus, like the vertical, or like even just going 7 and then dipping down to 5 later?
Oh no, I haven't played it, but I play against it. Like the vertical one with the augment is like definitely like free top 4. But like as for like the hair augment, I haven't seen it at all
Okay.
in my lobbies at least.
Opinions there, so
I think I will probably not be playing this board, but I think it's like probably the best vertical that exists if you're like a new player or like
Okay.
a newer player.
Yeah,
I think it's like
we'll talk
I
about it
think
later, but they did buff some of the other verticals like Demacia and stuff. But you think it's better than that still?
I think like this is like the only vertical you can like kind of like brain dead throw on the board and like it like kind of works.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine then.
But
Yeah.
like ideally you're just getting out of this and playing the like the higher cap stuff.
Okay. Gwen Shadow Isles, is this still a thing? I feel like I don't see people do these anymore.
The board's good as fuck, but the problem is, okay, it's probably not Cho'Gath. I guess it's like Mal's.
Mouse also got nerfed pretty hard.
I don't know, I actually think Winter is like crazy, but yeah, might have to wait for them to buff 3 cost odds or some shit.
Okay, so should we move it? Or so I guess we keep it in. You want to keep it in B then? Is what you're saying?
Oh, no, I mean I don't think anyone plays this comp. It's just
Okay,
too
just
hard to
remove
play.
it.
We just keep this hidden, like, because the thing is, I feel like there's no way you're putting Cho'Gath on this board also. So like I think the variation would change, and we just needed someone to figure that out.
Yeah. This was like because Mouse was like super busted. So, all right. This comp has fallen on meta. Click here to view active guides. All right. We have Targon Aesol. Is
Have
this
you seen
actually a B comp? Soulless.
I mean the thing is, no one plays it. I
Yeah.
don't like I think if you like are actually playing it from the spot you're meant to be playing it, which is like extremely rare. Like this is the definition of a conditional comp. Then I don't think it's that bad.
Okay. What are the? We can move it to conditional. What are the conditions you want to play it in?
I mean you basically need 2-star Leona, like Tarek, like semi early. I like you probably don't want Tarek on 4-2. You probably want to like Bulls or 4-1, and then like you need the double Shojin, or like you need at least Shojin Gitsu. The last item could be like adaptive as well, but like you need those items like the moment you hit ASL or it's shit.
Shojin. Okay, so neat. This comp is only played when you have Leona with the right items early. Okay.
I don't like that,
Okay.
because when people read that they'll be like, oh, I only play this comp with the Leona items we have on the guide.
Oh, sorry. When you have Leona with a good setup for ASOL items, is that sorry?
Yeah.
Is that the better way to write it?
Yeah, I think it's better.
Okay. Aim to get ASOL online by 4/2. Okay. We don't need to talk about Skarner. Leona 3 is we're chasing. Okay, cool. We'll just keep that there then. Targon ASOL. All right, B is thinning out, man. We might have a one-time a new shape of the tier list for the first time. We'll see. So we have Ionia set. This is the other version of the Nox that we're talking about, which is like you just play the vertical and then you eventually dip down for 5 cost and you play around Silas. I mean, if you get to this board, it can't be bad. You're playing around Silas too and things like that. I also put the 10 Ionia as a situational one if you ever can get there, but I don't know if you guys have any opinions on Ionia. Souless, what do you think?
I haven't played Ionia since the buff, but I think this should be better than like last patch.
Okay.
Because like I already got double buff. We'll just see how the meta goes. Cause like Noxus, this is also like one of the vertical you can play that can, like new players can just like hop in, put 7 Ionia on their board, and then maybe get a free top 4.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like very situational, but like it's a basic comp. Like you don't expect to cap high. I think it's fine on B.
Okay. This will be thing is just fine here in low B.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay. I guess everything is fine then. Okay. Then we have the C tier. We already talked about Echo Cho'Gath or Echo reroll. Yasuo reroll has always felt really awkward to me. Souls, any opinions on Yasuo reroll?
Yeah, I played a couple Yasuo reroll game. Well, I mean, this feels like a meme comp because of like how Yasuo works, but
Yeah.
I think it can be okay if you have Blade Master.
Yeah. The Blade Master. It's called Path of Blades.
Yeah, because Yasuo need to auto 3 times. You can't afford to build mana item on him. So yeah. Blade Master is very, very good on him. And
Okay.
he can pop off with Blade Master. Other than that, like he just get duped by like any late game comp.
Okay. So I think C tier is fine then for that.
Yeah.
Is Rise still in C tier? They buffed Rise and they buffed other units that can help Rise. So just where's Rise?
I think for a tier list, he probably deserves this. But there's like definitely more spots to play him now from. But like it's basically just like if you're like you play him if you're like fast dining around emblems or fast dining around Yordles, pretty much. Or he just like you can play Rise on like the Frel, what's it called, Frel Yunara board. He fits like pretty well there. That's the main one.
Okay.
But like usually you're just playing him if you're fast dining around emblems or Warwick as well. Like fast dining around emblems or Yordles, pretty much.
Yordles?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, because
you need to unlock the you would need a luck Poppy Cannon.
Yeah, I just want to understand what you're saying. I'm just gonna move him higher though. Void, Vertical Void. I mean, this feels like situational to me as well because both of them are just how do you get to 10? If your game plan is I'm gonna get to 10, I rank that kind of low in terms of its average. Unless I'm missing something here. I mean, I actually think the Void Vertical, if you can get there, can do decently. I think Marcel was playing it in tournament, and he actually got a couple of really clutch placements from it and made final lobby. But I think the big question mark of how you get there is what I have.
I mean,
so.
you need 2 gig econ augments at least.
Yeah, I put win outs. I put the win outs one of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I guess does that feel fair to say about Void Dishsoap? Everything I've said.
Yeah.
Okay. Yordles.
I think for this tier list, you can probably put this B.
Yeah. All right. We got some Yordles moving up. What do you mean by that for the purposes of this tier list?
Because it's start of the set, and
Easy to play.
this comp is easy as fuck to play.
Okay.
Like honestly, for like outside of like challenger players that from like the last set, this is probably like S tier.
Saikuno messaged me last night. He told me that he's gonna hard force Yordles and he needs coaching. So yeah, I think some players definitely are gonna be playing some Yordles. There is like, I mean, Fizz got buffed, So that probably means Fizz 3 is better. And if you're playing Yordles, you probably can get the Fizz 3 pretty easily. Some people also avoid unlocking things like Ziggs, so that way they can increase their chances of getting. They try not to. They try not to like unlock stuff.
How do you avoid unlocking Ziggs in this comp?
You just don't go to 9.
Oh.
So they stay on 8s, and then they just like try to unlock Fizz, or try to go for Fizz 3. But yes, that's just something to think about. But Singe, is this just the worst comp in the game now? I mean, have you guys played it? Have you seen it played?
No. I saw the numbers. I was like, shit.
I think this comp could have survived with just the Singe nerf, but it's like
You got nerfed in like 5 ways.
Yeah, I think the Mal's nerf is like the death sentence for this.
Okay. So should we even put it on the tier list? Like we can keep Zon on the tier list. Also, Poison Pals is no longer a thing. We're disabling that.
Yeah, I feel like the only board Singe might go on is like 7's on.
Okay. We're gonna disable that for now. And then the 7's on. I mean, 7's on. They did buff it. That was a compensation buff, right? So they nerfed Singe a lot. So they tried to buff 7's on.
I just think this board sucks.
I don't think it's generally very good. I think it has like it has like a identity issue because the tank, it doesn't have like a real good tank, and it's not very powerful effect. So where do we have it? We have it at the bottom here. All right, let's talk about have you guys tried this comp, Ari Milio reroll? The Japanese players were playing it a lot during Project PBE.
I mean, this is just bad. This is just bad Bard Ishtal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of playing Bard, you're playing Ari.
But I thought you play Bard on this board.
Did you?
Yeah, you
Okay.
for sure do.
Okay.
Yeah, you just don't have like the Tarek or the Skarner or whatever.
Okay. The versions that I saw didn't have the Bard, so I guess we'll just cut the
Well, you
Tarek.
want to sell the Bard late game.
Yeah.
But like
You just play Bart 1.
Yeah, and then we'll just put it as a flex option later. So Tarek over Bard. But we can keep it there, yeah, and see.
Yeah.
Okay. Ash Tryndamere. I mean, this is speaking of comps that are not very good, but I think it's fun. I think this is actually my favorite reroll comp. I was talking about it just because I just like when Tryndamere gets to like 500 AD. It's pretty funny. But I don't know if they're like, I don't know the right version of it. I think a lot of people play Vertical Freljord, and I think that's because it's the easiest to like play, but it never seemed that good to me. So I don't know if you guys have any reps on this comp at all. Souless, do you have any reps on this?
No, I've seen some people play this. I think there might be a tech around Bilgewater with this because I can see Bilgewater units fit on it pretty easily.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you play like
toggle
Ash
space.
Bilgewater with Tryndamere? That makes sense.
Yeah, like I think like that's another way to cap it, right? Because like
Okay.
this version is capped very low. You might as well like try to fit Bilge and not abuse 5 Bilge
Okay.
if it stays. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
Bil-
yeah, because like no one played this comp, but like I'm just saying like
You've never seen
if
Bilge Ash? Is that you said?
I feel like I have to at least see one person play 5 Bilge into this before I recommend it on the tier list.
yeah,
Okay,
just like don't into this for now. I'm just saying like this is probably not the variant we're gonna play, like on this board.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. We'll I think this was the best performing like non-7 Freljord version in the stats. I played it one time. I got a third. I was like, okay, it seems like okay. But yeah, we can keep it here until we see the Bilgewater version. Last but not least, we have Demacia. Okay, they buffed Demacia, they buffed Galio. Have you guys seen it at all since Dishsoap?
Yeah, I've seen people play like, I think you probably like need vein items for this.
Vein items, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you need like a duo carry because the thing is, the units on your board do no damage is the main thing. So you need like multiple carries.
What are vein
And
items?
and Demacia gives no damage. I think it's just like the Rage by Kraken, like GS or whatever.
Okay. And then, are you going for vein 3 or are you okay with vein 2?
You like have to push levels.
Okay.
Like unless you're like sitting at like so many vein copies and you're so many vein copies and like how do I describe this? You have to have like so many vein copies. You're like too poor to like go level 8 roll for your 2 stars, but you're also like rich enough to go for vein 3 at the same time. It's just like a weird spot. It's like
Okay.
you usually just don't roll for it.
And then, do you need to activate Longshot at all, or is this Swain fine? Also, I think this is sort of misrepresenting the board because Galio's on the bench. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah. Do you need to activate long shot on Vayne at all?
Probably not. All the long shots are shit.
Now we finally get to the last of the bunch here. We have Viego Hero Augment. I think we were talking about it that we felt pretty good
And
about
you for sure want to get out of 5 Demacia. I don't know what the action, or you want to get out of 7 Demacia. I don't actually know what the board is because I don't
Okay.
play this comp ever. So
Okay.
I would need to defer on someone else. But I don't think you're ever supposed to end on 7.
Okay, that makes sense. We'll figure that out later. We can update it. Viego, I think this augment's actually pretty solid. I put it in A tier. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people feel it's pretty good. Souls, do you have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Augment. It's instant click for me usually.
Okay.
Like you see her Augment and it's playable, you just click. It's super safe, super easy to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of instead of primary focusing on Callista, you kind of primary focus on Viego. That being said, I think Dishsoap was saying like don't click this with 0 Viegos, even though it gives you Viego 2, still can put you in a pretty tough spot. And I agree with that. If you
I mean they nerf Viego is the thing. Like
that is true. That is true actually. They did nerf Viego. So
I mean I think it's fine keeping it here, but you like really need to play this and like with more than 0 copies.
okay. So should we move it down then? Because from A to B?
Nah.
Okay. Alawi Hero Augment. So according to the stats, the best version of it was just basically another variation of Bard Bruisers. But Dishsoap, you're saying that you really like the Bilgewater variation of this, right?
Yeah, I don't know why you would play Bard. Doesn't make sense to me. Probably because people just like play.
Because they're playing, I think,
Play
like
like
a
that-
pretty
that comp
easy
a
comp
lot.
to play. That's effective.
Yeah.
And
I like fucking dropped a nuke with this in Bilge version last night.
yeah, okay.
I don't know, it was like 80 HP on like stage 6.
Okay, so what's the board here then? Let's not worry about the text. Let's just talk about the units. So, what's the setup here?
I mean, you just play 7 builds until you die, and then you drop them for the juice.
Until you're like 1 life, right? Is that what you're saying? And then where's Fizz? We're dropping TF for Fizz.
Yeah.
And then you drop it, and then you eventually drop it for what, just like 5 cost?
Yeah, I mean, the +1 I played was Ornn because I high rolled, and then like I think Ornn's the best because you get to farm stuff for your team, but it's like Ornn, Shyvana, Fiddle, and then eventually you want to drop like Thick Braves GP for like Senna plus whatever.
Ornn, Shyvana.
I guess you can drop if you're keeping Fiddle, you can drop like Fizz as well.
Let's see. Late game drop almost all Bilgewater for 5 costs, and then we'll fix the text and stuff afterwards.
Also, I don't actually know if the stats support this, but I went like full damage Alawi kind of like IE DB Hodge. It really felt like very crazy.
IE
Yeah.
Deathblade Hodge. Why don't we look at that together then? So here we have Alawi with Infinity Edge on Alawi. Oh, there's no stats on the current patch. Okay,
no,
well
stats
we're
are
screwed. It's pulling from the new patch that dropped. So okay.
I mean, I'm looking at like I mean I don't think you have to look at new patch. Like nothing changed about like the unit that would change the itemization.
I don't have an option of looking at the old patch. Is what.
Oh, sorry, I was using tactile tools.
Okay. We can use tactile tools. Let me look at it real quick. Game mode, PBE, Alawi, Infinity Edge on the Alawi. I'm not getting any data on that as well.
Well, I'm looking at it now. It says like DB has the best.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure like the unit is just Darius.
It's
And,
just
Darius.
Darius, but not from this set. You're talking about.
Yeah, from last set.
Okay, so you're saying Deathblade, IE, and what?
Like you can go with like BT or Hodge. Like both are fine. Hodge is more damage. BT is like more survivability.
Let's go Hodge just for the economy because you're not going to get 4 swords easily. So, sorry. So we have.
And then like the DB like can be a GS as well, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right.
Wait, I feel like GS is like low value on Ilawi. Because she have damage
Wait.
jam against tank, right?
Yeah, but like the thing is like GS was a good item on Darius last set. It's like literally her spell is like copy pasted from Darius last set.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not that good because GS got nerfed, but if GS wasn't nerfed,
Understood.
like this unit is just Darius. It's just a reprint.
I mean, it's kind of fun though.
I was like shocked how similar they were.
Makes sense. Double Trouble Targon. I mean, that's basically just another Targon variation.
There's no way this is B. I'm pretty sure this comp was ass.
C for this. And then we have Rumble Hero Augment, which I don't know if you've played. I think it's also terrible. And then we have the Shin Zhao Hero Augment, which I think both variations are terrible. I don't know if I'm missing anything here, but Souless, you actually made one of the guides for Shin Zhao.
Yeah, I think like they over nerfed this comp, but we're just gonna keep like the variants there because they will eventually buff them. But right now, I would say avoid this comp.
Okay.
Unless you want to be disappointed, because yeah, it's just get outscaled by like all the current units
Okay.
you have in the meta.
All right. So with that said, I think that does it for our comps
Can
tier
you
list.
go to like Piltover? Like we talked about the
Oh.
like the Graves or like the 4 guns like our variation, but I was low key dropping some nukes with 6 Piltover last night.
Okay. So I think this is like the first version second version we built. The first version we built was having like a different, like we like itemized Vi or something like that. But this is the second version we built.
This looks fine. I like the version I played last night was I had Braum over Tarek basically.
Okay.
And then I had also the TX items need to change. You must have QSS.
Yeah. Where is it?
Yeah, I prefer. I think this is IE Hodge QSS.
Yeah. That makes sense. Hand of Justice and Quicksilver, and then you said Braum over Tarek.
Yeah. And then the thing is, I haven't really played around with other Piltover versions, but like the 2 times I played this, I had full tank Piltover, like full tank. It was shield, HP, into repeat. So like all my Piltover just became like massive, and you like for sure want to itemize Loris instead of Braum in that case.
I'm gonna take out this recommendation. This was like based on before they nerfed the bunch and buffed a bunch.
Yeah,
of stuff.
I haven't played like I don't know how, but every single time I played this, I've gotten shield, HP, repeat. I've played no other version of 6, so I don't know what this trait does besides that. But that version's pretty good.
Are there any? Sorry, I put constructor caveat here as a meme. But it actually felt not too bad that one time I played it. I'm not sure if it's
No.
I'm
pretty sure like this is actually the use case for this augment.
okay.
But I don't know. I played it because I like one game I started the game with 6 Caitlyn's. The second game I played I naturaled 5 Caitlyn's.
Fair enough. Are there any other augments that would be good for this?
I mean, Spears was a little random.
Oh yeah. What about the critical success though? I kind of like that. Get a crit.
What's critical success?
It's a glove, and then after you get 2 more gloves.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Okay. Do you think that this is B though? Right? You're not going up to A.
Probably not. The thing is, like, it looked really strong, but it's like I think you need the Caitlyn 3 because the Caitlyn 3 gives you like a ton of extra. I probably should 3-star the Caitlyn for the guide as well.
Oh,
the
I see
3-star
what
Caitlyn,
you're saying.
It gives you like a million
mana.
What's it called? Mana regen that you wouldn't have normally.
It's quite good. Caitlyn 3. That's our tier list. No, it doesn't even look too shabby. I think that looks kind of fair. Any other comments before?
For what it's worth, I think like the stats that will come out will have stuff like I think Draven will be a lot higher in the stats. I think Yordle will be a lot higher in the stats. Like basically any like straightforward comp is going to be like fairly high in the stats in my opinion.
Okay.
Probably like UNR versions as well. But I don't actually I don't actually think like they are that high power level. But if we want to be based off stats, like you might move those kind of comps up.
Are we missing any comps, chat? Do you guys think there's anything that we didn't like list? I think the one thing I want to add is I want to add a Piltover version that plays around Gangplank and Twisted Fate, but that's gonna come. That's just gonna be like an under variation of Bilgewater. Rek'Sai reroll. Any double trouble. All right, buddy. You know what you can do? You can actually just go into the tier list and type in double trouble, and you'll see examples of it. Although I might have to take it off of Echo. Is Jinx a viable carry? We actually took it off because no one really was playing Jinx reroll. We do have a comp for Jinx, but it's not really a thing. So not a single Xerath comp because there's no such thing. We don't want to just put comps that you guys can make up on a builder and say like, Because we put every possible comp in the game. There's 100 champions, guys. This tier list would look like 3 rows deep per each tier. If you were to put every single, except for S tier, you probably put like, it'd just be too much. So we put the good comps, the ones you should be playing, the ones that you should be knowing, it accurately represent the meta. Let's do a tier list of the 1s and 2 costs. So,
Okay.
Souless. Where do you think Anivia goes right now?
Oh,
This is for openers
I know
in the
that.
game.
I know there are some Anivia fans. I don't want to offend them, but I will put her A tier. Like she's pretty decent item holder.
A tier. Okay.
I have not understood the love for this unit. I think she's like B or low A.
She kills a lot of units surprisingly.
I
Yeah,
feel like
but
if you can chill, get her to chill stuff, it actually does a lot of damage, but it just feels like situational to me.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I just like haven't seen her like hit that S tier finish. A lot of people say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blitz. Just with how often you hold Blitz.
He's like pretty low prio. Like you're basically only like you used to play him like because you were on a hard force cinch, but I think you only play him if you like play around Briar. So it's like low B.
Okay.
Like maybe you would see.
Yep. I think C makes more sense, especially with the nerfs. Briar, she was super S, nerfed a lot. Soulless. Where's she now?
I still think she's S. I'm just gonna hold her every time I see her.
Okay.
It just
Yeah.
Caitlyn. Piltover synergies.
I think Kate's like fine. As a unit, she's kind of bad, but I think 2 pilt early, especially with the shield, is like really nice. Vi is still very, very good.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like holding her, and then like you get the opportunity to go for like some weird pilt setups.
Yeah. I understand. Okay.
I think A is like A or B is fine.
Yeah, it felt like Ezreal to the Rel, Garen, Syndra opener last set. Alawi for Bilgewater. I mean,
But both of the bruisers early game is like this is the best 1-cost frontline just because of the flat HP. They buffed like the 2 like usually this trait gives like 100 HP and now it gives 150 HP. And like that 50 HP on your whole team is like super relevant in the early game.
Okay.
I think like they like these bruiser frontlines can like kind of get outclassed by like different 2 and 3 cost options. But for early game, I think like they clear like 2 defender, 2 juggernaut like so much. I'm like always trying to hold Alawi Shen.
Great.
Yeah.
J4 Soulless.
Okay, this guy, like you must hold this guy. He's for Silas.
He's for Silas, so he can't
like,
be that low. I guess he's never like a D.
I mean, like I'm not playing this guy on my board usually, but like I would put him A tier because you have to hold him for Silas.
Yeah.
You must.
I think it's like A tier just because you like just want to make him eventually.
Silas, I agree. I can't tell you how many times I got punished for that. I've been on Jarvan pair at 9 for the entire game. Actually, today I had to use a golden dupe on J4. I did win that game, but I had to use a golden dupe for J4. It was painful. Jin
is very solid. He gets his prio goes up a lot with the different Ionia variations. I think like obviously the 2 econ ones he is probably the highest prio, but like Blade Master as well is like really good because he needs a Jin's like weird. He wants like attack speed because his attack speed is not locked.
He's not a caster.
So if it's like Blade Master or any of the 2 econ ones, I'm like really want to hold Jin. He's like a better unit than Caitlyn. Unit wise. So I think like high A is good.
Cog Lamau Soulless.
Okay, this guy is also like kind of situational. Like he's one of the openers you can play around. Like he's like the AP item holder of 1 cost. So I think like he's probably like A tier if you're playing toward the AP opener.
I mean, I like him more than Caitlyn damage wise if you upgrade him.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think his prio goes up and down a lot based on the Void mod. I think like I don't think the Void mods are very balanced. There's one that gives a physical damage proc every like 1,000 damage you do or something.
Yeah.
I think that one is like clears the other one so fucking hard. I see that I'm like, oh shit, I need to buy Kog'Maw or like I need to make Kog'Maw or whatever. But like if I have like a tank one for my Cho'Gath, I don't really care.
That makes sense.
That one's like 20% amp in the map, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I think it's like better because I think it's based off pre-mitigation damage. You get way more procs. You get way more procs than the damage meter would imply.
Lulu probably C tier. I don't really hold Lulu that much unless like I'm forced to play Yordos.
Yeah.
Okay. Kiana was
I think Kiana still has. I think Kiana is like better than like Briar as like a unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very
Kiana 2, Briar 2. You're putting items on Kiana 2. Rumble Soulless. Same thing with
I think Rumble is higher for me. I think Rumble is like B tier because he's actually a pretty solid unit. do like tank.
Yeah, it's like mid low B.
Yeah.
Sona.
Ooh.
This unit kind of sucks.
This-
Yeah.
Like you buy her if you have a Nivea, but you're always putting items on a Nivea.
Yeah, just see.
C, low C.
It's like low C or D.
Yeah, I feel like
Mhm.
it's D. I feel like I would hold. I think Sona's the whole unit I hold the least. So,
Mhm.
how's Viego post nerf? It was
Ooh.
A or S for like the carries early, but now he got pretty nerfed. I'm thinking A, B.
Yeah, it's like low
Yeah.
A.
low A.
But like you like you need to hold him for Shadow Isles, right? So like very often you're just gonna hold him because of that.
He's the J Forge.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, and then we have 2 costs. We have Aphelios. How often are you playing on Aphelios Dishsoap?
In the opener, quite a lot. I was listening to Wajan where he thought that like this unit needed buffs, and I did not understand that at all. I think this unit's like very good.
Okay.
Yeah, like because Armor Shred is like the most valuable
Early
util in stage 2 by
Yeah.
like a lot, because like all your units are just
Mhm.
auto attacking. I usually play this over traits. Like I'll play this over Gunslinger for Gen. I'll play this over Quick Striker for Aphelios. I'll play this over
Oh wow. Okay.
like basically any offensive trait. So I think
Yeah.
it's like S tier.
S
Yeah,
tier.
agree.
Damn.
That's my favorite champ.
Ash. Souless.
Oh, she's definitely like around B for me. It depends on your opener, but like if you have a quick strike opener, you're always holding Ash. She's like Fraud George, quick striker, and she can pretty much like create your board out of nothing. Like Ash can make you have 3 Fraud George instantly with Trinivir, and like basically if you're trying to like preserve HP and like you're forced to like play mixture with a certain augment, like she's like solid. So
Yep.
probably just B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is like how often do you want to actually have a fairly like I feel like you're not playing Ash and Nivea Tryndamere as like 3 of your units on your board. I feel like it has to be like Sejuani. You have to
Mhm.
get like
Like,
Sejuani Ash out of box.
yeah, it's
I think
like-
this unit and I don't know, like I feel like this unit just sucks baseline.
Okay.
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
like,
like it's fine if you have
whatever.
versions.
I don't know. I feel like this unit's like Giga low prio is like the main thing for like stage 2 at least. I think she can like do some okay stuff later, but
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like
'Cause
personally,
my
I would just
experience was
hold her
inverse.
over.
My experience in inverse was
C2.
like when you have like when the fights are slow, you have the rage blade on her because she's like the item holder for it. She can cast her arrow a lot, and it feels like it has high impact. And then like as time goes on, she just stops. She just stops having.
like
impact.
okay, is this stage 2?
Well, this is like the opener tier list, right? So it's like playing around these units.
I feel like they're just much better rage blade holders than Ash is the thing.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Like
fair.
like an Ash one without like the setup. And I feel like
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like the setup like comes when you get the Sejuani.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I just like her for like activating Fraud George, right? Like let's say you don't have Nivea and you have set drop like Ash, boom, 3 Fraud George.
Yeah. But I see what you're saying. Like it's C
Mhm.
tier. It makes sense because you need to play around it. So.
Mhm.
Bard is no question here.
No question.
No question. S tier. I'm not sure why he's not moving down. There it is. Cho'Gath. He's a CC unit this set.
Pretty good, but you're not happy to play him sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like BG. You play them if your cog mod is good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Echo. I mean, in general, the opener got nerfed like a lot.
Mhm.
So I'm not really holding Echo right now. At least not for this patch.
Yeah,
I put him C. Like,
Yep.
he's
yeah.
How good is Graves off the unlocked Dishsoap from Twisted Fate?
I mean, like the build opener is good, so this is good by default. He's like not like amazing as a unit,
Okay.
but
Just put him A.
because like yeah. I mean, the thing is like these unlocks for the opener too. This is like kind of weird because you're just unlocking them. Like it's kind of weird to like rank them because like the only the only decision you make around these unlocks is not to like put them on your board or not. It's like if you want to unlock them or not.
Okay.
And usually you just want to unlock them.
Makes sense. Nico. She just unanimous S still, even after nerfs.
Yeah, she's still Giga High Prio.
Okay. Oriana.
I've never seen this unit on stage 2.
I feel like
Same.
Oriana is pretty bad, even if you do get her. There's a reason why 4 Piltover doesn't do anything, and she's part of that. Poppy. Feels like she's okay. I mean, I feel like part of it is that a lot of her like not many people are playing around Demacia, so I don't feel like she's a high priority at the
Mhm.
moment.
Yeah, I'm only unlocking her to like fit in for Yordle.
Yeah.
I think the Demacia opener is trash. Like I guess if you have a Vayne maybe, but
Her other value was like kind of getting you to the rise board, and that also got nerfed. So, Rek'Sai, Souless, you played a good amount of Rek'Sai, right?
Yeah. Well, in my experience playing this guy, I think Kiana is just a lot better of a unit. So I'm just not gonna hold Rek'Sai
Okay.
ever.
Yeah, I think
Probably
Rek'Sai
like-
sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, probably C, maybe even D.
D.
I think it's like easily D.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scion.
Ooh.
Is it? I mean, I think a lot of people think of the Scion bars that you play a lot of Scion. So where is he?
I'm Giga bias. I put this guy S tier every time.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's S2 bruisers, very, very good. We have the bruisers ranked high, and then
Yep.
also he unlocks LeBlanc for free, and that's a good opener.
Okay.
Mhm.
Timo. Any Timo fans in here?
He's pretty bad early without items.
No Timo fan.
Yeah, I probably like C.
Tristana. I feel like it's the same thing.
I think Tron's decent. I think she's like significantly better. I would like at least put her B tier.
Okay.
She's like those type of units are like a lot better on stage 2, just like single target, like 80.
Okay.
Mhm.
Trendemir. Souless.
I think this guy's D tier.
D tier. Oh, okay.
No, this guy's so bad. I think
Okay.
he's
Yeah,
balanced
it-
around the scaling. That's why.
I mean, if you're putting this unit on your board, you're like playing Astral.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fair enough. Twisted Fate. I mean, they buffed him for this patch.
I mean,
think this guy's-
he's giga high prio because of Bilgewater, but it's not like he's not a good unit. You just like always buy him because Bilgewater is like broken.
Mhm.
Vi. Super high prio. Still.
I
Yeah.
think she's S tier easily.
Yeah, still easily us.
Okay. Shinzao.
Oh, I'm out.
C tier.
Probably B. Probably B. Like he's a trade bot, so like he's not
That is true.
that bad. Yeah.
He does have 3 traits.
I think he sucks. I think he giga sucks because the thing is,
Really?
I feel like the only like he's a trait bot, but the only trait I'm looking to activate is 3 Ionia if it's like
Yeah.
one of the
for
really
econ.
really good ones. Like the Warden opener doesn't exist. I mean, I guess like if you're playing Shadow Isle, he can be your second Warden. That's like the other spot you would play him in. But there's no like unless you natural Loris, like there's no other like early game Warden you can play him with. And then
Yeah.
I don't think Demacia opener is good as well unless you have like a Vein drop. So
Okay.
I think this is just
Right.
like an Ionia bot.
Okay. And then Yasuo. I mean, I think of Yasuo as an Ionia bot as well.
Yeah, I think he's an Ionia
Yeah.
bot.
Yorick.
He's somehow worse than the one cost players.
Yeah, fair enough. Yorick. I mean, he's a warden to pair with Viego. That's kind of how I view it.
Yeah, I feel like Yorick and Graves on this tier list is just weird because like you're if you unlock them, you're playing them.
Yeah.
I mean, Yorick's a good unit, but it's not.
Okay.
I feel like it's not really something that like fits on a tier list.
Okay. Are you saying we should remove them?
I mean, probably not, just because like people would be confused. But
Okay. All right. So those are our 1s and 2 costs. So, all right, there we go. And we're at the end. We're at time. So how do we feel about everything? I mean, let me go ahead and how do I share this real quick? Share tier list. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and add a command, ! Opener, 16.1, 1 and 2 cost opener tier list by Frodan, Dishsoap, and Souless. You guys can always access that if you want. You can also build your own tier list over at TFTAcademy. There's also other ways you can like customize it as well. Kind of good stuff. So you can even put items, augments, right? If you want to like put different things in it, it's always good. So it's actually a very robust tier list maker, all things considered for TFT. All right, boys. I think we're at the end. That's it. So what do we think about what do we think about launch? What is the number one thing you're most excited for, Dishsoap, going into launch?
just being able to like feel good about solo queuing.
Yeah, that's true. You've been in the trenches of PB for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Souless, what's
Like-
one thing
like-
you're looking
like-
forward to?
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dishsoap.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I looking forward to playing some Bard.
Looking
see what
forward
else-
to playing some Bard. Is
20
Bard your
Bard
favorite
games.
comp?
Yep.
Actually, I didn't ask. Dishsoap, what's your favorite comp this set so far?
I don't have favorite comps, man.
The one.
I mean,
that gains
it
ultimate.
would be some rise variation probably.
Okay. All right. You added bronze for life board. We did. We added like 15 of them. It's called this tier list. If you just literally search up this augment bronze for life.
The thing is, We don't have to like remove these like I don't know. I might be wrong in this, but my read is that bronze filler is actually not good anymore after the nerf.
All right. Well, we'll see. I feel like we can just at least wait to see the
Yeah,
response to
sure.
it before we remove it. But all right. So if you guys are wondering where we're gonna upload this, it's gonna be over at TFT Academy's YouTube. Please go sub, guys. That's where we're gonna post the video. That's where we put all the augments. We did a video where we covered every single set 16 augment. We're putting this video up where we have all the items and all the units and things like that. So check that out. Other than that, I mean, we're pretty much gonna keep proceeding as forward. We got some pretty big plans for TFT Academy this set as well. We'll talk about that when we have more updates on that. And we'll also be at Paris represented. We have some TFT Academy merch. I have yours, Dishsoap. I have your hoodie and stuff like that. So
Nice.
I'll be bringing it over. So it'll be a good time, guys. So make sure you guys stop us and say hi and talk to us about TFT. All right. Anything else you guys want to say before we end this segment? Good to go,
Not really.
Souless. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us, man.
It was fun.
All right. That's it for us. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.